In an alternate history where Napoleon emerged victorious at Waterloo, the world as we know it would be vastly different. The year 1815 would have marked not the beginning of his end, but the dawn of a new era under his iron grip. Europe would be a vast expanse stretching from Paris to Moscow, unified under the tricolor French flag. French would become the lingua franca of diplomacy, science, and culture, transcending the old dominance of English. Monarchies might have crumbled in the face of Napoleon's conquests, replaced not by the fledgling democracies we know today, but by a string of client states loyal to the emperor's grand vision. Political landscapes would be redrawn, borders reimagined, and the idea of a unified Europe under a single ruler might not seem so far-fetched. Britain, always wary of Napoleon's ambitions, would be forced to reconsider its stance. The island nation, safeguarded by the waters of the English Channel, would prepare for an eventual confrontation, its naval supremacy crucial in repelling French forces. Across the Atlantic, the United States would watch cautiously, its own young democracy recognizing the threat of this European titan. Diplomatic relations would be strained to their limits, alliances forged and broken in the shadow of Napoleon's growing power. The persistence of his empire would challenge the existing global order, perhaps heralding the first true European superstate. Napoleon's administration, marked by efficient governance and codified laws, would have attracted admiration and fear in equal measure. The Napoleonic Code might become the foundation upon which legal systems around the world would be built. Scientific and artistic advancements would flourish under his patronage, Paris undoubtedly becoming the cultural heart of this new empire. Resistance movements would undoubtedly sprout across the continent, pockets of rebellion challenging the emperor's rule. Charismatic leaders would rise to oppose his vision, history now recording their struggles as heroic endeavors against an indomitable force. Whether they would succeed in the face of Napoleon's military genius is another story altogether. As decades pass, children across Europe might grow up pledging allegiance to Napoleon's legacy, reading about Waterloo not as a defeat, but as the pivotal victory that heralded a new world order. In this version of history, Napoleon's empire could either be a beacon of progress and unity or a cautionary tale of absolute power. The question of whether democracy would rise or be stifled under his regime remains open-ended, a variable in the grand experiment of Napoleon's triumphant vision.